Hey guys, we're Space Cabin. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Oliver. We're back with more. Back with more of your favourite.
Of Total War Warhammer 2 Grand Campaign Noblesse Oblige.
You're going to get it this time?
I obviously haven't got it thus far.
You're going to just listen to me once?
I listen, but it just goes in and out.
Okay. Mortal Empires. Next time I'm leaving you hanging.
I don't like the name. I don't like the name, to be honest with you. I feel like grand strategies. There's so many good things.
Well, just activate your screen here. Show something the audience what's going on. Here we are. We're back. The goblins we were talking about last episode are now realizing that our ire is turned towards them and are desperately pleading for a non-aggression pact. What do you say to that, Andrew?
Oh, maybe I could go for like a counter offer. Oh, actually, let's see what I could get with them. Okay. I will do it.
This is like a bleak and empty diplomacy screen because they're just like an incompatible species.
They won't do any trading. Well, no, declare war. Actually, no. I'm just gonna say.
Will you take a non-aggression pact?
No. I'm gonna cancel for now. They're ridiculous.
No, you got it coming.
I don't want to tell them that I'm going to go attack them just yet, but like that's what's coming for you, mate. I'm Isleheart. Yeah, the forces of Isleheart will be coming.
Baston got destroyed. Holy moly! People are getting wiped off the face of the map.
Well, you're probably taking out the mermaids this episode.
The mermaids.
The mermaids. Who just turned?
What is that?
We just attacked the white mermaid flag people.
Okay, so the Marienburg people. So
exactly, you've got to take over the rest of that province.
You're talking about, they're literally called Marienburg.
Yeah, that's what I said. Mermaid people.
Mermaid people. Right.
How would you identify them?
Marienburg.
Seems very, litigious. Very...
litigious. Using someone's name to reference them. What a dick move. You got to come up with an annoying pet name instead.
I wouldn't say it's annoying. I'd just say it's... Jeez, I don't know.
Alright, okay, so,
it looks a bit dark and scary over here. Like, I mean, do we want to go north? Do we want to go colonize it and show them the glory, which is Bretonnia?
Ooh, I have so much more money now that I have that province. So
do you think we need to cut in some scenes from Code Geass with all their Britannia speeches and that kind of stuff, like Long Live Britannia and stuff? It could be pretty good.
We absolutely could.
All hail Britannia! All hail Britannia! All hail Britannia! All hail Britannia!
So I don't know what else I want to do here. I probably just want my army to recover, recruit up. Then I can go for Grossel in the north. For now, it doesn't look like I need to build any more buildings. Do I have the correct... let's go for a peasant's duty as our thing. And we also need to worry about these vampires over to the... For me, anyway, not you. This is probably a me problem.
Which vampires?
To the very far west, slightly south of my...
Oh, the Loyalese by people.
Yeah, they're a little bit of an issue.
Well, I'm kind of tempted to wrap around this way, but then I'm kind of if I wrap this way... And then
all those provinces that are there are people who I am working... I'm using technology to ally with, so please don't kill them. It would be very counterproductive.
It was quite cool though, playing like a grand strategy kind of game together, being ally nations of it. And, it's actually there's a lot to it.
I like that. I really like that we waited until the Mortal Empires campaign. Mortal Empires.
That was
Mortal Empires. Yeah.
We waited until
I like that we waited until the Mortal Empires campaign to play this because the multiplayer campaign in the Warhammer Total War 2 is very restrictive. You can only play as the same race, and only one of them even starts in a very similar starting position. Whereas here we can pick different races, and be close together. It's amazing. So,
we are different races. Yeah, we've both.
It's your turn.
People. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm waiting for you to finish the Oliver, but my main guy, Balthasar Gout, is back. He's returned from the absence that he left in my heart, and he's back in my life. It's great to see him here. Where is he? Did he join this?
No, he would have spawned where is he? Oh no, you can recruit him now for free at any city. Yeah. Recruit him. Go.
I found I want to do it right down here or something.
How did you get that much stuff? I don't understand how you were able to traverse that much land.
I just went like this. I went to here.
Yeah.
To here. That's the worst thing.
That was very quick. I mean, you consolidated your power quite well.
The first turn I had to wait because I couldn't quite make it that far. But then it was just each turn I just took one in turn. It was pretty
well
good.
Well done.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna do it at Grunenberg. Is actually where I'm feeling. We'll get
Cows.
Cows. I do like this.
Balthazar.
He's a transmuter. Yeah, let's just chuck him in. Recruit. Okay, let's get some cow production.
Cow production.
And what else do we want here? So we got cows. Not really. No military really needed at this point. Yeah, probably some kind of production. We'll go for the one we haven't gone for, the money weaving house.
Weaving house. That's a good one to have. Just this straight money. So
Yeah, get in the money.
you always want at least one or two of those.
Yeah, yeah, especially this is my main area, so it'll be pretty protected. Then this guy, we're going to add some stuff to the army. So
Oh, you got crossbowmen now?
Yes, that will do.
Okay, that might be a bit much. I don't know. Actually, okay.
If you change the... Well, you can't do it now.
Well, actually, no, I'll make it. But then I'll plan to, like, swap with the other people, like, swap some swords.
I often do that. I have
Yeah.
one army just constantly recruiting, and then I swap them into the... like, to balance out the unit.
It's such a cool way of doing it, though. It's just like, it's just like ferrying it from place to place with these lords. It's,
Yeah.
That's
Well, I mean,
cool.
in older Total War games, the units were able to traverse the map independently, so you didn't have to have a lord, and that made it kind of a little bit more, I guess, micromanagey, because you'd have like units streaming in from across, all across the place to join together. But it allowed you to be a bit more flexible when were like recruiting new units far away from your armies. So,
we could
global recruitment is crap. basically, very difficult to use effectively.
There's a bunch of different ones we can go for here.
Well, you don't have a character to put in there.
I could
Oh,
shift
you
them.
can shift.
Yeah, there are people
Wait, but if you hover over it, shows which ones they're not allowed. So hover over your guys.
Oh,
So
okay.
he can't go anywhere, and he can't go anywhere, so...
Okay.
Get wrecked,
I can become the Emperor. Is that my... I'm going to become the Emperor.
Carl Franz.
Carl Franz can eat a dick, because Balfield's
I
gal's
wonder-
going to...
I mean, maybe you can do that. I don't know how it works.
It's going to work. It's going to be great. Okay, let's jump in the turn.
Yeah, and now we've got the AI turns, so see what they're going to be up to. See if
Yeah.
we get... Ooh, dwarves. They seem pretty strong. Actually, dwarves are a really strong race.
Oh, yeah?
They
got all their cannons and stuff, do they?
Well, just because they get, not only are they have like lots of long range, like high damage stuff, they also had like really high leadership and really high armor, and like a lot of armor penetration, and they're basically pretty good at chopping people up. So I've got a diplomacy thing. That's why it's a thing, and so it's Marienburg asking me for a peace treaty. So what I'm going to say to them is, no, I will.
I'm like,
burn
to anyone
your
that
families
to the
in their homes.
layman, we're talking about the mermaid people, the white mermaid people.
Yeah.
Yes,
So basically, my response was to cut the messenger's throat, impale his head on a stake,
Yeah.
and then hurl that head with a trebuchet back across the river towards where it came from.
okay.
Yeah. So, yep. I hope they get that message at some stage, but you know,
we look
it might
forward
have
to their
just,
response.
it might have just
you know?
plopped down into some rushes somewhere and never to be, to rot quickly and never be seen again. But you know, that's the life we lead, really.
Never really too sure we're going to go, we're going to end up, but that's what we look forward to. We don't, if we knew where all paths would take us, what would be the point?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we need to edit this too heavily because we can just basically podcast over the parts where.
Yeah.
And then since the game is a little in multiplayer is a tiny bit clunky with the way it works. Okay, so Confederation. So dwarves are confederating. That's fairly natural, I guess. Grunt Zig is going up a settlement level. Good. That's the orc place that I captured for reference.
Nice.
And now it's time to march our armies on Gorasal. Let's go across here. It's the best way. Well, if we just attack, it'll take the best route. For the lady!
Oh. Yeah, because I think there's like getting on and off out of sea takes a long time, which kind of makes sense because your army has to hop in a boat and stuff.
Yeah,
and,
embarking and disembarking is a pretty big deal. And then I am also going to recruit a new lord. I don't have much less money than Andrew, so it's a little bit dicey, but I feel like this is pretty important.
I am a king of trade, that's why. I have a...
So I have Henk de Sauveteur, or something. I don't know. It was probably a pretty ridiculous attempt. He's got a ward save and plus 10 chivalry. Chivalry, hero self-defense, ambush defense. Boring. Melancholic, control -1 for the enemy, chivalry +5. Also more likely to be assassinated, that sounds bad. Chivalry +5, control, campaign line of sight, it's pretty boring. Magnanimous cavalry, chivalry, and come from all buildings. Kind of honorable leadership +10, chivalry +5. Honorable seems nice. Yeah, we'll go for an honorable. Wait, she's a heaven's priestess though. Shit.
We don't want Heaven's Priestess.
I kind of want life.
Choose life.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose life.
Are you
so it's gonna
life?
be Gwendolyn Mercia is gonna be our leader.
Ooh.
Welcome Gwendolyn to the rock pile.
Oh, I bid you welcome, fair Gwendolyn.
So we're gonna add some.
So she's a lord.
Yeah.
You get a mage lord at this point. Like I feel like you always talk about you get mage lords really early, but I never do myself.
Well, Bretonnia does, I guess.
Yeah.
Because they have ladies. Because ladies are mages and men and knights and the very chivalry medieval type shit. Anyway,
Okay.
it is now your turn.
Okay, so there's a confederation between these two. Popular.
United against. Wait.
What happened with
What was that? United against us. The
That
Muslims have invited our enemies Marienburg to fight against us.
The traitors dogs will not pay. Who? Isn't that
Oh,
me?
okay. So you have been invited into war with the vampire counts. They've been invited into the war against you. But that's fine. I mean, I will deal with them. So
Let's go.
after I conquer Grossol, that is.
Why would they wage war with me? Such a, you know, I don't. Care.
Such a magnanimous and kind ruler.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
We'll put this guy here, and I think, yeah, we'll see if I can. Maybe I'll recruit, but there's some really cool upgrades I want to get for this town. So first, Maniery goes to level 3.
nice.
Get some more wheat from the wheat fields. Yeah, seems pretty good. Wheat fields.
Wheat fields.
There's a level 2.
Wheat.
What's more?
I can't do that very well.
It's all good.
Back in high school, James Shaw would be like the most shrill and shrieky,
It's exactly what you
funny
want.
voice of all time. Yeah,
So-
it is exactly what you want. You're right.
Campaign from starting this turn in this region. Is this a region or is this a region?
I think a region is a single unit, a single like that space and its surrounding area.
So Halmagar is a region. This
Yeah.
is settlement. Settlement.
Okay, settlement. Zoom
Right,
to
oh my
current
God.
selection. Because like the whole area is called a province. That's for sure, 100%.
I don't know. They have all these different terms, and it's like, but what's bigger than the other? Like, you know, we did like Centi, like Milli region, and you know.
I mean,
Centi
'cause
region.
in order to set this up, we had to like kind of take out any mods, like better camera mod and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, we might be able to experiment for next session with some of the nice quality of life mods, like for example, the one that makes it so roads. When you build roads in a province, it gives you roads everywhere on that province. You know, so it's kind of like, oh, I'm going to invest in roads, and it's not meaningless. You know.
Yeah. Okay, I'm making 3 archers here as well, so that's good. We have a lot of archers, and we'll just go.
They are crossbowmen, which is different.
They're different. Okay.
Well,
sorry.
archers are like bowmen, right?
They have bow in the name. It seems fine to me.
They fire projectiles.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's all we need.
That's all. I mean, it's sweeping strokes, broad strokes for sweeping folks
Exactly.
or something.
Use broad sweeping terms, and you can't be wrong.
Faction destroyed, skull takers. How unfortunate for them.
We haven't had any combat this episode yet, have we?
No,
So
but we started off strong on the combat front, though, man. We had some good battles to kick this off. So
we claimed-
if people are upset about lack of battles, they can come start a battle with us.
They can fight us IRL. Yeah.
Fight me IRL, you won't.
I'm worried about no one. I should be like figuring out
In brackets, no, I
how
won't.
do I increase like relations? Just give them money regularly. Like, here's some money. Do you like
It's
me
very
now?
difficult to increase relations. I mean, you can do it that way. You can attack their enemies.
I feel
That's
like-
the best way.
I feel like just getting the peace treaty and then going from there. It's like non-aggression and then just
Yeah, if they're lower than that, though, if you can't get the initial diplomacy, you have to attack their enemies, basically help them in wars.
yeah.
And then they get because the game's quite smart about giving you relationship buffs and debuffs depending on who you're fighting. So if you fight your enemies, okay. So here we go. Hidden statue. On his travels, a knight by happenstance has stumbled upon a statue of the lady forged in solid gold. Many in the court suggest we bring it back to the city as a monument, but locals near the forest say it protects them from dark forces. What should we do? Fucking take. Okay, so we can take it.
Take it.
Inspired citizens, weapon strength, melee units, all forces. Oh, it's 10 turns. Melee attack, infantry. So it basically makes our infantry insane. or we can leave it and we get morale for infantry and melee defense for infantry. I actually want the melee defense because my infantry at the moment are useless except to just soak damage.
When that stuff happens, I'm just like, do I get into like that role-playing mode though, and just be like, don't want to leave it or take it?
I would have
or...
absolutely taken it if I was role-playing, but you know, I did.
Locals be damned.
Okay, so here we go.
Oh, another
Leon Kerr joins the battle.
Alright, and so I'm just going to save just out of habit.
Oh, we haven't saved in a while, yeah.
Oh,
we did before this episode?
I mean, this is probably a battle we could fight. I mean, I could auto-resolve as well, but do you want to fight this? I mean, they do have quite a lot of infantry, so I think in the actual battle, this will be much harder than it says it is.
So do you think it's better for us to auto-resolve, or do you think...
I mean, basically, I think it'll be an easier win for us if we auto-resolve. But we could play it out too.
I think it's a little bit like cheating. Like, I mean, like we I don't know. We want battles, don't we? Like, we got this.
So should we fight it?
I think we should.
Okay. I'm now scared. I've psyched myself out.
Nah. Come on, dude. We're in a Let's Play series. We just want to auto-resolve all the battles, and we won the campaign. I hope you guys.
Well, I mean, the game is designed to auto-resolve a lot of battles. Like, come on.
That's true.
What are you doing, by the way? Yeah, just click that button, you. Like hovering over the grayed out buttons, like it won't let me press it.
Yeah.
Me.
Why is the game broken? Oh, it's broken.
All right, here we go. So,
so you got way more.
I do actually have an offensive spell on my enchantress now, so that will help. But as you can see, I have 4, 5, 6 units of infantry, and they have like probably double that or triple. So we'll be relying on the knights.
You
and
have more
trebuchets.
horses than before.
Yeah, I got a new unit of Knights of the Realm.
Nice. Which one are they? The purple
They
ones?
are the purple ones, yeah.
But only one of them. I guess with horses it doesn't matter so much about having...
Well, I mean, I don't want to have too much cavalry, because if I go too hard on the cavalry, I won't be able to use them effectively, basically.
Yeah.
Because if you have like a huge amount of cavalry, then basically you need infantry to tie up their infantry, and then you slam your cavalry into the back is the best way to do it, hammer and anvil style. Because I think these are shock cavalry, so what that means is they're not very good in sustained, like close combat fights. They want to like actually charge in and then disengage.
Yeah.
So you kind of need the enemies to be bogged down in combat, so they can't just like kind of bog you back, like counter bog you, basically.
The counter bog, that counter bog strat.
I like this nice big open map. This is nice.
All this stuff. I'm like, which one? I'm like, oh, I can't control it because it's not mine.
Okay, so maybe you can have a turn with the cavalry.
Ooh, that's a pretty big responsibility.
It's a huge responsibility. Basically, if you kill my Pegasus Knights, I will never forgive you.
Oh, you give me the Pegasus Knights. Well, you give me 5 units to control.
There you go.
5. That wow.
I suggest you use 2 control groups for that.
Would you control what the Knights of the Realm together?
I'll control the ground knights together and the
So you just have them as a huge
group.
thing that just swarms in.
Well, I mean, you kind of space them out so that they try to. Eventually, you start microing them individually, usually, but it helps to have them all on a single control group to start.
That's cool. You like run them in together.
Yes. Because they are shock cavalry, so remember to like dip and weave. Don't like get stuck in an engagement.
Well, you're down a few Pegasus Knights over here, right?
That second unit took a lot of beating. Just please let it live. I can't recruit them, so because certain units in the game are provided to you by your character at the start, and they're elite, and you can't recruit them if you lose them. So
very upsetting. I'm gonna put my Pegasus up here. Is this okay with you? On top of the mountain?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, they're fast. They're really fast. So as long as you don't get shot, it should be fine. They do have archers, so please be aware of that.
They look beautiful. Yeah, they'll take out some archers. Yeah, that's not what I said, Andrew. So
no. What taking out archers is exactly what needs to happen. So.
I love their silver face masks. Like they actually look great. Like oh my god.
Holy moly, the enemy is so clumped. Please.
Like the actual model I have for this in Warhammer Fantasy is just like really static and there's only one of it, and but like these guys all like moving in unison are great,
Come on, trebuchets, fire!
Oh, has the game started?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was distracted by so I'll move the horses a bit. Come on, horsies.
Do they have any elite units I need to take care of? Not particularly. Might as well go for this unit here because then it'll hit those other 2. So I've got my double trebuchets focusing on the the closest pack of enemies. I'm going to swing my flank around to box to kind of more effectively meet the direction that they're coming from. So we'll get these guys and pivot them around like so. And then we'll get our archers.
I'm moving these knights up to the top of the hill, and the Pegasus knights.
Oh, you should definitely
sweeping
run
around.
away from them.
They are.
Okay, yeah, because it's very careful with my knights. I love them.
They'll get charged. That's how I'm gonna play them. Let them get charged.
Don't let it happen.
Oh, I've got a devastating plan planned.
Devastating plan?
Yeah.
Nice.
Can you do the plan?
So the peasant archers have all engaged the enemy.
I'm
and are
engaging
shooting.
their archers with Pegasus from the back. It's gonna be beautiful. These guys are doing okay. Let's move out this way.
Okay, yeah, get those archers because they are pummeling my front lines.
We're charging in. Oh, look at them go. Pegasus archers. Knights. This is beautiful.
Oh, we have routed them before they even touch the lines.
Oh, here we go. Charge in. Look at that charge. They just swoop on it. It's a fucking horse flying towards you. Like, that would be scary as fuck.
Half their army just split off and is doing nothing now.
Yeah, because they're chasing these horses. They're just running
You're
in a
doing a good
circle.
job. You're doing a good job.
So I like that's how we play the game.
I am now gonna make sure I retarget because you got your Peggies in there with your my trebuchets. Cannot repeat the sins of the past. Yeah, get them out of there now. Get them out of there. Taking a bit of damage there. I need to get them out of there. Reform the lines.
Pegasus, go
Charge
after
these guys
the
from the back, actually.
archers that are shooting at you. Yeah, get
So
in there.
these two guys, focus them, please. Hopefully we can break them with shooting. The trebuchets are focusing on those guys. Okay, so we need to probably get them to target this block of enemies up. You're just like literally leading around half their army with that. I'm gonna start shooting the blob that's following them with the trebuchets.
That's the thing, I'm bringing them back into the main base. If you hold formation, I'll bring them back to you.
I also have my Fey Enchantress, so if we manage to get a blob of them, we can pretty effectively nuke them with AoEs.
Oh, which way were you
I
guys?
think we've got this though. This was actually a way easier a fight than I thought because we had more ranged.
Oh, okay.
And the beautiful horseman micro.
I was gonna say, yeah, like, can I
Like split their army into two halves, and then they engage like.
Can I be in charge of the horses? Like, have I like proven
You
my
can't.
worth?
You know you can't. They're my like. Why would you play Bretonnia if you're just gonna let somebody else use all your cavalry?
Well, they're so good. These
I know they
cavalry.
are. I know they are.
Like, look, they all want to charge that one guy. Just getting this huge number of horses just charging the lord.
And let me know if you're going to turn on that big block or not, just because I'm firing trebuchet at it and I don't want to accidentally hit some stuff.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna move everything actually.
Yeah, I am also going to do this.
Oh, so where are your guys? Like, yeah, they're coming back in. Can you see them?
Sorry. Yeah, no, the trebuchets are on them right now.
I'm gonna lead. I'm leading back around to the main base.
Careful of friendly fire in between.
Yeah, it should be okay.
Here comes their lord. I'm going to meet him with my lords. Leoncoeur is going to go in there. So the trebuchets are shooting. The peasants are now in range. They should probably back it up actually, because that one lord is going to just devastate them otherwise. They are peasants after all.
Fan out horses.
Get those front lines moved up. Get this front line moved up too.
Oh shit. Well, those guys up there,
Trebuchets are
do you want any
still-
backup over there with the horses or anything to deal
What?
with the archers?
Oh, I did not even notice this unit of swordsmen over here.
Yeah, so they're getting kind of like ganged on there.
They are getting a little bit ganged on. Okay, he's going to use his dodge ability. Then you are going to use this on him.
I'll deal with the
Oh, watch in the middle. Watch in the middle. I'm using a spell.
Oh yeah.
This is going to be good. Oh yeah, boy.
Oh,
Holy moly.
devastating.
Yeah, that was good. I'm like, since there's only Leoncoeur in there, I'm actually just firing the trebuchets in there. No questions asked.
Leoncoeur?
That's my lord.
Oh nice.
Sorry, I try to address people with their names.
Weird, I don't know, I just try to
Yeah,
use
just being a bit.
the proper titles, you know,
little
the
bit.
sir, mum, you know.
a little bit facetious there, but
That's all good. Oh.
oh, they're breaking. They're out. Look at that.
Oh. Wow.
Nice.
Oh.
So now you can run them down. I'm gonna turn off the artillery.
Yeah. Let's go try to chase down any of these guys as we can. These horses are beautiful. Like, they got so many different colors all over them. Yeah, these flying Pegasus with the same kind of, you know.
Yeah, that's the exact reason that Bretonnia are awesome, because they have like the shiny knights and like with all their livery and colors and
yeah.
I don't know, it's cool.
Oh, I got this extra squad here that can come in and try to do something devastating from the flanks. Ah.
Oh, nice. Oh, yes. Catch him. I love your view of this, because I've just got Leon in there.
Yeah.
That's like my only unit, because the rest of the stuff's just standing on the hill, and like I guess those peasants seem to be shooting, but that's fine. I mean, Leon is pretty tanky, so he's going to be not taking too much damage from the friendly fire, hopefully. Oh, he is actually on foot. I thought he was mounted already. Huh. He's pretty fast then.
Is he?
Yeah, he's walking.
He was on a horse. He's on a big horse.
What?
Like, he's on a horse on the map. He's got a horse at the moment. Like...
Oh yeah, no, he is on a horse. I thought he was. I was looking at one of their lords because I thought he was amongst it. He is amongst it. But he's amongst it back here.
Here comes the charging cavalry. Oh, these guys aren't doing anything at the moment.
Oh, look at this! Oh, the damage. All right.
Oh, everything else is
swarming him.
dead. Should be paying more attention over here. Yeah, there.
All right, I think that's pretty much it for this one.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we could possibly call it there. You want to get some more?
Oh, just like one more big charge. One big charge from the cavalry.
Go cavalry, go.
Slow it down to normal speed.
Oh, destroy.
Oh, they're tired now, so they're just like, meh.
Done.
Instead of doing a proper charge.
We want a proper charge, boys.
Are they exhausted? They're freaking eager. Oh, they just suck, basically. Just suck. Ruining our cinematic
You're saying like they suck.
experience.
They've pretty much almost killed the squad. They're going to kill it and get them a little bit.
Oh no, I'm not saying they're not doing. I'm not saying they're not doing enough damage. That would be facetious.
They're doing so much damage. I'm going to change targets now. Let's go for them. Let's go get for the hand.
Actually, there's a few of their lords that are in range of my archers. So let's just give them a few seconds to think about what they've done with a nice big archer stream like this.
Oh, look at this. There's just one guy going to get streamed. Oh no, it's different squads over there.
Alright, we're out now.
Okay, we're done.
Nice work, guys.
Good teamwork.
That was you actually performed pretty well with the cavalry, I will admit. Of course,
yeah.
I haven't seen the casualty reports yet, so
I don't lose any horses.
you didn't lose any horsemen.
No.
Look at the trebuchet kills.
That's pretty good. To be fair though, like they didn't actually kill much. They just kind of ran around.
No, I mean there was a perfect strat. Leon Kerr got 45 kills.
They actually did get plenty of kills though. They got enough, you know.
45 kills is almost a unit. Well, he slaughtered a lot of people.
Well, then these horses did do okay. Like my horses did actually pretty well compared. Like these guys did okay, but then the trebuchets.
Basically, I just held the line, and you did most of the killing. I mean, that's how Bretonnia works.
Like, the horses just rounding around. That's really cool though. A lot of fun to play that one.
Yeah, a lot of fun. And I mean, you can get some horse archers and stuff too, and like kind of mix it up like that. But
horse archers, I don't understand.
They're not that good in this game.
Yeah, I kind of prefer the ones that charge in because they just like
They're brutal.
They are brutal. That's good. And then I guess you got the ones you can put their bows away, and they're not quite as good as charging. So consolidated.
Nice. So we killed in battles both the enemies. I am trying to do stuff, so when you do that, I can't see.
So say at that point though, we've just victoriously won a combat. We're probably going to call it for this episode.
Yeah, I'm just going to get through the things. I got a pit fighter, a couple of banners. Nicely decked out with a couple of new levels. I would like to just level up my character as well, because that's always a fun thing to do. So I'm going to go for... So I can choose between ammo for my missile units, leadership for infantry, melee defense for infantry. That's very tempting.
What about these... you really don't know. What's the quick...
Bigger loss, smaller. We're totally going for that.
Bigger loss, smaller?
Yeah, basically means my army gets less tired in battle, and so performs better for longer.
Nice. Warmer, not warmer.
Alright, so with that, that'll be the end of the episode.
Yeah, thanks for joining us again, guys, for another episode of Space Cabin Plays Warhammer Total War Empire games. We'll catch you guys next time.
See you next time.